Welcome to my series where I solve problems from Olympiads and other maths challenges. In these videos I'll be solving the problem, and sometimes I'll give extensions that will stretch your maths further, or general tips for solving problems of this type.
Hello everybody, we're going to look at question 23 from the AMC8 in 2017. This is a really cool problem, and even pulling the problem out is not so easy. So each day for 4 days, Linda travelled 1 hour at a speed that resulted in her travelling 1 mile in an integer number of minutes. That's really important, 1 mile in an integer number of minutes. Each day after the first, her speed decreased so that the number of minutes to travel 1 mile increased by 5 minutes over the preceding day. Each of the 4 days, her distance travelled was also an integer number of miles. What was the total number of miles for the 4 trips? Alright, let's try and pull this out. So if she travels 1 mile in an integer number of minutes, what does this tell us? Okay, so let's say she has some speed, s. Okay, now if she travels 1 mile in an integer number of minutes, that means that the distance divided by the speed equals an integer. Okay, so if she travels 1 mile an integer number of minutes, that must mean that her speed is a factor of 60, because when you divide an hour by a factor of if you divide 60 minutes by a factor of 60, you'll get an integer. That's the only way. Okay, so what could her speed be? Well, it could be 60 miles per hour, so she'd do 1 mile a minute. 30, 20, 15, 12, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1 miles an hour. Okay, it could be any of these. So each day after the first, her speed decreased so that the number of minutes to travel 1 mile increased by 5 minutes. So what we need is a factor that are going to be different by 5 minutes. So this is going to be her speed, and then this is going to be miles, and this is going to be the time. So if she's traveling at speed 60, the time taken to travel 1 mile will be 1, so it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 1. Now we need to make sure that the number of minutes increases by 5 each time, so we need to find it's 4 days, so we've got to find 4 different times that are separated by 5. Let's just go looking for them. Right, we can find them 5, 10, 15, and 20. That's the only possibilities. Alright. In which case, so what was the total number of miles for the trip? Well, what we need to do, so we know that she's traveling for 1 hour. So she's doing 1 hour at 12 miles an hour. So she's doing 12 miles. Then she's doing, so this is coming from that, 12 miles, 6 miles, 4 miles, and then 3 miles. If you add all of these up, what do you get? You get 25 miles. Really cool problem.
If you found this video helpful or interesting, please hit the like button, let me know why in the comments below, and of course subscribe so you won't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, see you next time.